Assalamualaikum my dearest kids, and welcome back to another lesson which is being organized by your own school Metropolitan. My dear students, in the last lesson we discussed about chimpanzees, their habitats, what they eat and what they do, right? So today's lesson is about the working of that particular chapter. So let's start with the grammar work. We are starting with forms of verb. Here we have written some forms of some verbs, just like first one is tire, the second form of tire is tired, and third form is a similar one, tired. Then catch, the second form of catch is caught, and third form is also caught. Steal, stole, stolen. Pick, picked, picked. Grow, grew and grown, right? We have covered all these second forms and third forms of these base forms. First one is tire, tired, tired. Catch, caught, caught. Steal, stole, stolen. Pick, picked, picked. Grow, grew, grown. The next exercise is on page number 70 and the exercise is B. In this exercise, my dear students, we have to write which with animals and things and who with people. As you all can see, it's clearly written that we have to complete the sentences by using which for two types of living and non-living things. First one is animals and other is things. But we have to use who only for people when we are talking about human beings only, right? So let's start. The first one is animals, right? We are talking about animals. So we will use which. Animals which eat plants and meat are called omnivores. Just like chimpanzees, they are omnivores. They eat meat and leaves and fruits and everything. So they are called omnivores. Pupils are children. Here we are talking about people, right? So we will use who. People are children who study in a school. Doctors are people. Again, here we are talking about human beings, right? So we will use who. Doctors are people who look after us when we are sick. Then the fourth one is tools are things. Yes, what are we talking about? We are talking about things, my dear students. So we will use which. We use to help us do different jobs or any job, right? Then jungles are forest. Here are we talking about human beings? No. Here we are talking about a place. So we will use again which you can find in hot places. Bakers are shopkeepers. You go to bakeries, right? Where there all the people are bakers. So all of them are referred as people. They are human beings. Bakers are shopkeepers who sell bread, buns and cakes. That's all for this exercise. Let's move on to the next exercise of the grammar copy, which is exercise A on page number 71. And here, my dear students, you can see we have written some words in apostrophes, right? Apostrophes form are the short form of two words or two different part of sentences which we use as one by adding apostrophes. But here we have to unapostrophe. It means we have to separate it, right? So we first have to take out the apostrophe and put the letters back that are missing and that we have converted into one word, and then we have to put full stop at the end of the sentence. So let's start with first one. I am really excited. Here I and am are two different words, but we have put them into one word by using the apostrophe, right? So we call this I am really excited, right? Written over here, I am really excited, full stop. Then we are going to meet our friend. So here it's written as a one word, we are, right? So we will remove the apostrophe and make it two words like we are going to meet our friend, full stop. He doesn't live in Pakistan, and we all know that when you take out the apostrophe, this convert into does not, right? So he does not live in Pakistan at the end, full stop. The next one is fourth one, which is he lives in England, comma, but he's coming to see us. Here we have written his, right? We call it his. Then when we remove this apostrophe, it will become he is, right? So the sentence will be he lives in England, but he is coming to see us at the end, full stop. We'll bring him home and he'll stay with us for a week. Here, by using double L, that means we are using will or shall, but we mostly use will. So when we remove the apostrophe, it will convert in we will bring him home and he will stay with us for a week, full stop. He can't speak Urdu, so we'll talk to him in English. Here we all know that cannot when becomes two word, when we remove the apostrophe becomes cannot, right? So it will be he cannot speak Urdu, so we will talk to him in English. And the last one is he won't stay long. My dear students, when you remove the apostrophe from won't, it becomes some other word which is will not. So the sentence will be he will not stay long, but we are going to take him to the beach. Full stop. That's all for this exercise. Go and grab your text copies because we are going to start the exercise of text, which is exercise B on that same page, page number 71. And in this exercise, my dear students, we have to use these words in these 5 sentences, like birds usually eat seeds. When you see birds are the flying animals. They are also called flying animals in science. So they usually eat everything, not just seed. So that's why we will use usually, that mostly they eat seeds, right? Then wolves always hunt in groups called packs. Wolves are the animals that always hunt in pack. If you see 1 or 2 wolves, they won't hunt for anything. But if you see them in a pack, their group of wolves is called a pack. When they are in a pack, that's the time when they hunt for their prey, right? Then third one is people often talk in sentences, right? We don't usually talk in sentences. We don't always talk in English or talk in sentences, right? But we often talk in, means we spend most of our time in talking into sentences, right? So it will often. Dogs never sleep in trees. Have you ever seen a dog sleeping in the tree? No, they don't climb up the tree and sleep over there, right? So dogs never sleep in the tree. Ducks sometimes move by swimming. As you all have seen, that ducks have webbed feet which helps them moving on the ground as well and in the water as well, right? So that's all for the written work. Now let's start with the oral work of general knowledge. So the very first question is, what does a rabbit eat? As you all have seen, what is a rabbit eating? He is holding a carrot and he is going to eat it as well. So the answer is carrot. What does a rabbit eat? He eats a carrot. What does a cow eat? What does a cow eat? A cow eats grass, right? How does a fish move? How does a fish move? Can a fish walk on the ground? No, the fish moves by swimming, right? The fourth one is, how does a frog move? Have you ever seen a frog? The way he jumps is called hopping. So a frog moves by hopping. Then how does a bird move? All the birds mostly moves by flying. So the answer will be by flying. A bird moves by flying. That's the work of oral which you have to learn. You don't have to write down in your copy, right? So that's all for the lesson. Hope to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.